Good evening, folks, and welcome to the stream. My name is Faranox, and we're going to be playing some Skyrim today because that's all I've been doing, and I want to do it more. Returning to the stream playthrough with the backing of Souls and Chill by Game Chops. I want to start the stream for the benefit of those who have not been keeping up or wondering why it's been so long between streams. The month of March has just been really fucking hard. Both Papa Shieldwolf and I have mental and physical illnesses that are heavily heavily triggered and flare up in response to weather pattern changes, and it has taken a lot to just survive this first 3/4 of this month. It's been rough, and I was just putting together what we need because he has an upcoming medical thing, and I need to pay off part of the loan for the dental care that I haven't finished getting yet. And we need about $1,500 before the 6th of April. So I decided I was going to go ahead and push myself to stream tonight. My main monitor is having an issue that is telling me that it is dying. It is starting dim or blank and then taking up to 30 minutes to clear the issue that is causing it to flicker. It will not last much longer, so I've featured that instead of the PC that I've been trying to fundraise for, because I need to replace it before it dies. So that's the news. That's all caught up. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. Hopefully y'all could hear me over it. Let me look at the audio volumes. No, that could actually be up just a little bit more. It's my volume that needs to go down. That looks maybe a little too loud now. There we go. We'll settle with that. Hopefully that's good. Okay, we're going to jump back into Skyrim. This is continuation of our live playthrough, modded Skyrim, wherein we are currently prioritizing the main scenario. And last thing we heard was there's a dragon. So let us begin. Did I mute the game? I guess I didn't, because I didn't even open the volume mixer. Okay. Here's our character. Beautiful as always. We do not currently... Do we have... We do have Tazita as a follower with the EFF extensive follower framework mod. And I need to shut up and let the story happen. No, I can't see the chat. One moment. Let me make sure I can actually see things. There we go. Feel like... not quick enough to do this correctly, but I want to make sure that the voices are loud enough to be heard over the audio, the music. So I'm gonna mute my microphone for a second. Okay, hopefully that's enough. I can't do anything about how loud my computer is, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. I need to, though, get some food, drink, and a nap before I go fight this dragon. We're gonna do that, let them figure shit out for a minute. They can wait a few hours, right? They won't mind if I take a nap before we go fight a dragon. It's fine. It's fine. All up in furs. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do armor wise. If I want to keep going with what I find or go ahead and get me some. I'm not sure what I want to go about doing just yet. First things first. I have food. I have food. Nice.
Speak. Khajiit will listen until all the sugars in the world are sour.
Where is the innkeeper? She's probably asleep. Quickly, my lady. I need a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I have to sleep before I go fight a dragon.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
We can't fight a dragon at 2 o'clock in the morning? Who would do that? I have to do it during business hours, like any other. I can't complete this gag. Please get out of my way, love. Please. Please move. Thank you. Get you out of my way. Wait a minute. Get out of my way. The best thing in this game, vanilla, is the fact that you can press C to auto walk. Best thing. Underutilized. Let me look at something. So we're level 6 already. Have I put points into any magic anything yet? I put points into conjuration and illusion, it looks like. Which is good. That's what I want to do. What is my stone? Is it the mage stone? Yes. Okay. I've changed my mind. I've been doing something differently on a recent playthrough. Um, for my own purposes that will be explained later, I want to definitely get my destruction and restoration skills to 100 before I do a certain thing in a certain mod pack in a certain mod's storyline. So I think we're gonna switch to being a mage. We'll start with Sneak Sniper for now, because I have the ability to use Conjuration in that way. Have I given myself the bow? Yes. Good. As I should. But I want to... I want to do something.
We've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking on somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what is healing.
Okay, that doesn't seem too loud. It's all that matters. Do you not have a bow? Have I not given you a bow? Honey, stop moving. I've given you a bow. Okay, you'll figure it out. I just need... Okay, that should count as combat starting. I just need my armor spell to be active when combat starts. There we go. Okay, we're gonna put points into magic. We already have been. That's good. How we doing on illusion? Good. I need to get that to 40 anyway. Conjuration. This is probably all I need in conjuration. Okay. So let's go ahead and put a point into alteration. Because I'm gonna want that to work to do its thing. And I need it to be cheaper. So just stop moving for a minute, bud. Land? Landing? Are you landing? You're landing. Landing? Landing. Got him. Yes! Dovahkiin, yes! Dovahkiin gonna steal all your goodies. Forsworn gauntlets. Where did you get Forsworn shit already? What? There's already some good stuff on you. Okay. I already got rid of my mage equipment, didn't I? I have a helmet of Major Magicka. It doesn't do what I want it to do, but it's good to know I have that. What's happening? What's going on? Fire? Oh, what is this? I know what it is. Don't worry about it. Oh no. Things have flown into my body. What has happened? Auto-saving. Thank you. Yeah, stay out of it.
I can't believe it. You are Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
Maybe.
Only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Fools!
My gods, what manner of power is that? My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood, like old Tibersek himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
Okay, well, they're too far away for me to hear them talk at this point, so I'm going to move on. They're going to have a conversation about old Nord legends, and they're going to ask Irileth what she thinks. She's going to say, I don't know, I've seen it now. I guess I believe in it. We're going to move on. I basically want to go ahead and just get to the Greybeards, deal with that, get the full Fusrada, and then we might just roam around and search for shouts for a little bit, because there's a couple of ones I want. Obviously I want to finish getting Warwind Shout, which will take us to a couple of places. And then I want Aura Whisper, which is one that will show me where everything around me is. Which is nice to have when you're being sneaky. Sniffle, sniffle. Sorry about that. We gotta walk our ass back up to the castle. I muted my phone. Yes. Good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on main story for this stream up to a point. And then we're going to go shout hunting and or start a certain mod quest line, depending on how long it takes me to get to the point that I can do that. I saw that clipping.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it be?
The Greybeards. We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word.
So what happened on the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Because you killed the dragon, she deserves a
There's
reward.
no question about that. It was a mighty deed. You've earned a place of honor among the heroes of Whiterun. But there must be more to it than that. Something strange happened when the dragon died.
When the dragon died, Joss absorbed some kind of power from it.
It's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
And what do they want with Josh?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a boom or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Did you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Akor.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here?
Lord, nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rungar, don't be so hard on our religion. I meant no disrespect, of course. That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you that the Greybeards hurt. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. You know that. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me in my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my
Okay, so for one thing, I want to take these from you. Okay, thank God. We'll go ahead and take everything then. I was a little worried. I'm not going to tell you why I was worried, but I was. And I've made a mistake. Shoot. Hey, could you could you actually just maybe hang on to a little bit of this for just another minute or so? You know. Just a little bit of it, you know. Just enough. Why do I have firewood in my inventory? Okay.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecaller. It's an honor to serve you.
Cool. Here's what we're gonna do. Because Tazita is from a certain mod, she doesn't work the right way.
Till next time.
For some of the things that I need her to do. No. Why did I do that? Ah, I got it backwards. Okay. I've done this wrong. We're gonna fix it now. Recruit you. Okay.
My assist.
Come, you stop right here. Now we cleared the system.
Speak.
And we... brain fart. Recruit Lydia. Okay. Now it's working the way I need it to.
Listen until all the show.
I don't care, lady. Okay. Now we put everything away again. Why do I already have ebony arrows? That seems strange. You don't have a helmet, so I'm going to hold on to this one. And hold on to anything I have enchanted. Just in case I can do something with that. Look at some of the other things I have. Those aren't great. I don't seem to have enough things to do what I want to do, and that's fine. I guess I'll hold on to this. So I have at least some clothing here. And let's give you this firewood. I'm not entirely sure why I have firewood. It's been months since I last played this save, so I'm not sure. Hello. Hello, Maru. Good to see you. Okay. I want to do a fool's errand. I want to see if he has a robe I can buy.
How do dragons reach to discuss the ongoing hostility? Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
I see restoration. I don't see vagrant robes. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot afford those. Okay, we'll make do with our light armor then. I am...
You know, if you have to,
I'm hoping to make it better. It's been a long month, and I'm hoping to make it better. That's what I'll say. Okay. I don't have what I need. Oh, one quick trip to the enchantment table. Just in case. Okay, I had a feeling I already had that. Children fighting in the background. If they don't shut up, I will make them shut up. I have these, at least. Okay, I can't do anything with my enchanting. I need to find some equipment to make the shift from light armor, sneak sniper to mage. But I kind of need to keep sneak sniping anyway until I get... Well, thank you, whoever that was, for $20. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and update. Tab entirely out of the game, as you do with Skyrim. And update that fundraising goal. Thank you so much. If you would like to claim credit for that, you're welcome to do so. But we'd like to do our donations anonymously here. And I very much appreciate it. We have a long way to go. We need a lot of money before April 6th. So, Boo-Day! Boo-Day, how is this your first time chat? I figured you'd been around, but I know you. I know Boo-Day. Boo-Day's a cool person. Cool person from Blue Sky. And who is also in the Discord, I believe. Welcome in. Okay. Quick recap. So we've just done the main storyline part of we've come to Whiterun, we've told them about Helgen, we've gone and fought a dragon, and now we're making our way to High Hrothgar. That is our goal. I've also made the decision to become a sneak mage, but I can't do that immediately, and so we're gonna keep sneak sniping with a magic twist of summoning a bow and arrow for a little while. So I need to drink some water. Do I have food still? How much food do I have? Crab leg. That is raw. I've got a lot of raw food. Why do I have so much raw food? Okay, that should be fine. Have I... Let's see. Have I done delayed burial? I have. Okay. Then I'm good. I've already grabbed that book. That's good to know. Then I'm good to continue on. We're going to continue the main scenario until I'm done with dealing with the Greybeards. I'm just going to do a little hop and a skip because I don't want to talk to these guys. They're going to embroil me in a quest that I don't want to do right now. And we're off to adventure. Welcome to the first part of we're just going to walk for a while. So to recap, for folks who have just tuned in, the Elder Scrolls, yes, yes. Oh God, my knees. The Elder Scrolls. I'm kind of proud of that one, actually. To recap for those who were not here at the beginning, basically, it's been a while in between streams because this month has been awful. Both Papa, Shieldwolf, and I have mental and physical stuff that is triggered and flares up in response to shifting weather patterns, and it has been raining and storming a lot here. And so I have not had it in me to stream, but I've been playing Skyrim for the past couple of days, and when I got done talking with Papa Shieldwolf about finances and what we need before the end of the month, I just decided, you know what, I need to go ahead and push myself to do a stream, and been wanting to stream Skyrim again because it has been very much chilling me out. You know what, actually, this is a situation. I really only have sparks. Good to know. This is a situation in which I can just do the murdering. I don't have a shield. Why don't I have a shield? Okay. That'll do. Let me know if the game is too loud, if y'all can hear the music. I think I got it balanced right, but there's only so much I can do, and it's always better to hear from other people. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, didn't need to waste that mana. Get him, Lydia. I need some more mana. Do I have potions? Good. There we go. That is not a robe I can use. Okay. Were they attacking you? Is that who was on the ground? Or did they run off? I thought I saw them run off, whoever they were. I'm not sure. There was somebody else here. Well, we survived our first encounter with bandits, and I am underpowered. As I do not even have the spells that I need to be using, which is great. That would have been a lot easier to handle with ice. I don't need these. I'm not going to use them. I need... whatever. I some stuff I could have done in Whiterun that I didn't do, and I don't want to go back and do it right now. Oh, another! Unlimited power! Sorry, I have to at least make that joke once during this playthrough. I will probably make it once every stream if I keep only using lightning magic. I don't want to fight the necromancers up there right now. I do want to fight these wolves. Thanks for lurking. Please enjoy your rest. Hopefully you can hear me over the unlimited power! Okay, I've met my quota. I need to stop making that joke for today. Rest well, boo. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and lurking. Oh yeah, we are full mage. I'm just straight in. I'm right into it. Just full mage time. Have I eaten everything that I have here? That is a question. That's certainly a question to ask. Okay. Is that weakness to magic? Die! They're too fast. I can't kill them that quickly yet. Unless they're right here like this. Then I might be able to. You know what I haven't done? Given Lydia the other things I need her to carry or use. Lydia, where the fuck did you... What are you doing? Are you pissing? I'm sorry. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have... What? She was crouching in a bush. Where is the bow? I just had a longbow. You know what? You know what? You know what? I probably gave it to her. The other... That was really silly of me. I don't want you to have that. Okay, let's empty your inventory again. I like to keep the pickaxe and such on me. I need to give her that. I'm gonna put these away for now. I wish I had a different amulet. Give her the things I don't want to be carrying, like the raw food that I don't want to accidentally eat. I'm gonna have to get some more food. Thank you, by the way, for, if you're still here, thank you for answering my question about the audio balance. I appreciate it. Put all of this stuff away. Thief. Okay, that should be fine as far as emptying my inventory. Welcome back from brushing your hair. Now, Lydia, hold the still. I feel like she keeps trying to run away from me. Where's that longbow? Why do I have 64 ebony arrows? Where the hell did I pick those up? That is wild to me. I want to give her a longbow. Or do I actually want to give her, like, decent equipment? Maybe I should. I'm not giving her that, though. We'll give her the Forsaken Bow. And then I'm going to give her the iron arrows, just because I like to give my minions the things I can make easy. Where are the iron arrows? In my inventory. We're fine. Okay. Lydia, where are you going? Lydia. Lydia, please. Okay. Now you have a bow. Now you have arrows. Now you have a helmet. Who are you wandering off to aim that at? Hey, hun? Am I still in combat or something? No? I don't see an enemy? Lydia, what are you doing? Okay, let's go. That was strange. Please, why did I stop walking? Hey, it died. I don't need the venison, but I do need the hide and antlers. I am gonna walk away from this scenario. Sometimes I'll take it out, but I don't think I'm strong enough to do that just yet. I'd rather just walk past. Please don't bother me, highwayman. I don't have anything for you. Please go away.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? That's a real shame. Hold it.
Fuck you. Running away. Good Sir, like good Sir Robin the Yellow. Lydia, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna cheat. Stop combat alarm on actor. Hey Lydia, come here. Do I have my leadership teleportation skill favorited? I need that. That would be nice. Don't attack people that want to kill me and are stronger than me. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna keep casting Muffle as often as we can because it is the fastest way to level illusion. And in the meantime, I'm gonna keep my oak skin and my sparks equipped so that I am prepared for combat on the road. Otherwise, it's time for a leisurely stroll to the tune of Dark Souls and Chill. Souls and Chill, I should say, from Game Shops. I hope you enjoy. I need just a leisurely walk through the forests of Skyrim. A leisurely walk through the forests of Skyrim would fix me. Also, just having a pocket of 1,700 something gold coins. It's a fox. It didn't sound like a fox, but it is in fact a fox. Let me be the first to tell you, sometimes, even though it may look, sound, and smell like a fox, it might not be a fox. Why does smell have to do anything with it? You don't want to know. If you're close enough to smell a fox, you shouldn't be asking if it's a fox. That's what it has to do with it. Also, don't just go around smelling foxes. It's weird. Not the good kind of weird either. At least ask permission first. Lies to what? There's so many things I just said. Which one of them was a lie? How else will I know if they have achieved peak ripeness? Well, as long as you ask permission, it's fine. You should probably also ask permission before you eat them. But that's a whole different topic. It is wolf time. I really need to find a shield. I need to grab a shield out of her inventory. I probably had one before I started shuffling inventory bits around. Yeah, in fact, that's actually a really good idea. Hi. You were very close. But I shall sniff without permission. How dare you? How dare you? Rude. There's my hide bar. And let's do this. Show me hide shield. That's what I had. I can't unfavorite that. Okay. That's fine. There, now I have it so that at least I can armor up and then go into battle with a shield in hand. Just, you know, to not... Whoa! Sudden fog! Jesus. Who farted? Or did you fart? I feel like you could cover an area this size. We're gonna head this way and just ping this location real quick. You know what? I don't actually want to think about Moru inside-outside hole farts. This is a cursed thought. What does a fart in a void smell like? Great question. I don't think I want to know. You see a female Khajiit leaning against a rock down by the water's edge. Upon closer inspection, she appears to be injured.
They took it.
Are you alright?
Everything.
Here, I should have a healing potion in here somewhere.
That would be fantastic.
One minor healing potion. Thank you. Do you feel any better? Lydia, get out of the way. Lydia, this is incredibly rude. Lydia, I am talking to the Khajiit standing behind you. Please move. Okay, you didn't have to push me, but thank you.
Makara will survive. Thank you for your assistance.
What happened to you?
This one was jumped by bandits. Tried to kidnap her. Hold her for ransom.
And yet here you are. Seems like their plan didn't work out then.
This one did not go along willingly, no. She fought. There were just too many of them. They overpowered this one, beat her into submission. And things went a bit downhill from there. Right about the time Makara told them there was no one to pay the ransom they wanted for her. They stole most of Makara's belongings, beat her within an inch of her life, and left her for dead. You could say their plan did not go well for either party, yes?
Did you see which way the bandits went?
You will have to forgive Makara, but she was a bit indisposed, yes? They mentioned a fort that they were going to take this one too. Back to the east. Makara did not hear its name, but they cannot have gone far. But why do you want to know?
Can I just say, I don't know if I've ever actually listened to her voice with headphones on, but it is so much more buttery smooth. Women. Makara is from the Khajiit Will Follow mod. She's the only female Khajiit follower in the mod, as well as, I'm pretty sure, if I were just playing with vanilla and Khajiit Will Follow, more or less the only female Khajiit follower you can have. There's another mod I have, More Cats of Skyrim, which Tazita was from, adding many, many, many more female Khajiit followers that you can have here in the game. Makara, though, is wonderful, and I love her, and may be part of our party at some point. Unfortunately, I took too long, and now we have to start the dialogue back over.
But why did this one say that? Yes, they did. A gem. Not something especially valuable on its own, but it means a great deal to Makara. And so, if you are able to retrieve it, Makara will do her best to compensate you for your efforts.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you for your kindness, stranger. May you walk on warm sands.
We are not going to do this
Makara
anytime
is going
soon.
to head back to Darkwater Crossing for now to recover. If you need to find her, she will be there.
Okay. Makara is absolutely wonderful. And we will absolutely do her quest line later. She will also probably be one of the two marriage options that I will be choosing from. I can't see shit. But there's a cat over there. We're gonna see if we can't. Don't look at me, 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 don't look at me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yes. Do I have any poison? Paralysis. Nice. Whew. I missed. Did I install it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I installed the no kill cam mod. Is it not enabled? Is it never installed? No. Is it not here? No, there it is. No kill moves, no kill cams. Well, I don't want to reboot the game right now, so I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. But that was working perfectly fine on my other profile before, so I'm not sure what happened. Sparks. I forgot to put my armor on before I started the battle. Oh well. It is dank as fuck out here. This is another one of the mods that I have. It adds various weather. And it's really good. Very immersive. As you can probably tell. I am thirsty, apparently. So if I were to go and fight the bandits that stole the thing from Makara, it'd be Mistwatch right over here. I don't want to do that right now because they're very strong and would probably kill me very easily. So we'll come back and do that at a later point. After I've had a little bit of time to get some proper equipment and get a little bit stronger with magic. Hello, I need these. Very important mushrooms. Apparently we're hungry now. Still got some crab legs and dumplings. We're gonna have to get some more food when I get to Iverstead. I don't think there's gonna be a place to get it before then. Although I could cook. Oh, fuck! Lydia, help! Lydia, help! Lydia, help! Lydia, help! Lydia, help! Lydia, help! And I'm out of mana. Magicka, whatever. The fog is working as intended. Actually snuck up on me through the fog. That was kind of awesome. Give me one moment. The fox is working as intended. I said the fog, but you are correct. Okay, I need to use the restroom, so we're gonna take just a quick little break. And we'll be right back, and then we will continue working as intended. Okay. Back into the fog. That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Why combat? Why'd your health pop up?
All right, hand over your valuables. I will gut you like a fish.
I don't have time for this.
Yes, actually. You look like you are lousy with gold. I am not going to ask again.
Oh. I don't have time for this.
You walk away from me.
I would really like to have freeze right now. Got him. Mostly Lydia, but I got him. Padded for hood. Decent armor, decent equipment. Not what I need, but decent equipment. Okay. That's my early warning system, is when Lydia goes battle ready and I see her in the top corner up there. I'm a mage. I need a worthwhile tank. As I said, the goal we kind of decided to shift from. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I love it when they just disappear. That is not the wolf. Where with the wolf? Where'd the wolf? Where did the other wolf go? Wait. Mountain flower. No, not a wolf. This is the only downside to the fog, is I've lost loot. Okay. I really should have bought freeze. Maybe the next, like, spot that I can ping on the map, I'll go back to Whiterun. That's another wolf. Because ice magic reduces your attacker's stamina, and stamina is what most of these creatures use to attack and block. It helps a lot. I heard a thing. When you're getting attacked. It's actually very helpful. Lightning magic is the most powerful, does the most direct damage, and is actually probably fast, helps you level faster. But it would be nice to at least... It'll work. This one might be bad. Are you an upstanding member of society? Or are you dressed like someone who sells skooma?
Take a look.
You sell skooma. Hey. Never mind. I don't think... Never mind. Yeah, you know, normally I'd go. I don't know. I'm feeling really underpowered. I'm feeling feeling very anxious about my chances to survive. Normally I would kill the skooma dealers on the road, but I think this time we're just gonna let them be. Where are you? Okay, I do need to level up. Hello, thank you. Magicka. I'm going to put another point in alteration. That might be all the points we put into alteration, but what matters is that oak skin doesn't cost that much, and I could probably get stone skin sooner than later. Where even am I? Oh, I think I took a wrong turn. Oh, we are way off course. Well, I guess we're going back to Whiterun. I got lost in the fog. This is why I've always wanted to stream this game, and why I keep playing it over and over again, because like every single time is a different experience. Like, I've never gotten lost in the fog before, but because I'm streaming and I'm thinking about other things and I'm trying to be entertained, I got lost. That's fucking awesome. That's great. I'm gonna see if I can't buy a tent. I don't think I have one. Do I have one? I do not. I'm gonna try to buy a tent, but first I need to buy some more spells because I'm realizing I am under-equipped. I am lacking in knowledge.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
And I would really like it if you had a destruction robe, my friend. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I want flames and frostbite. It would also be good for me to have soul trap. And I'm gonna stick with that for now. Maybe I should sell some stuff to you. Like this. Do I have anything that you actually want? No, not really.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should...
I might make my way to Winterhold eventually, my friend. But for now,
join the Mages College in Winter.
I don't want to talk to you about that. I had a feeling I hadn't gotten that yet. Okay, so we've got a few little things here. If I had the money, I'd buy some soul gems and go ahead and do some enchantments, but I don't think it matters.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late.
Okay, I don't care.
Me, I prefer my books.
Let's go make a little bit of money. Sniffle time. Let's go make a little bit of money. Because I would like to buy a few things. Even that robe of restoration would be better than like nothing. But it's also possible that the general store owner has something helpful. I get more money out of all of it if I took the time to go mining and repair some shit. I need to rest first, because if I do trading while I am exhausted, I do not get as much speech experience. Sorry, cute cat.
If it's worth, sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room right this way. Anything else? Just let me know.
Ah, door. Door fight. Fight door. There we go. I hit E button instead of the D button again. That is a thing that happens to me too often. If only sleep was actually this easy.
Let me know if there's anything else.
There is. I need food.
For the hungry.
Just give me some stew. All of that should help a lot. What about soup? Not out. Soup. There we go. Okay.
Need anything else?
Nope, shut up. Go away.
Yes.
Lydia, come here.
Yes, my thing. Anything
I like how she said that, actually.
else? Need something?
Yes, I need you to buy all of these things from me. I need to disenchant that. Okay, nothing that's enchanted. And keep my arrows. Except for the force one ones, they suck. I could give Lydia the Dwarven shield. I probably should, in fact. Ooh, that's pretty too, though. I like Lydia in Dwarven armor. I'll say that right now, because that is 100% my goal. is to get her instead of Dwarven armor. I'd like to keep that. Yeah, fuck it. What is going on? Phone. Okay, that's fine. It is nothing important. Selling all the things. Any potions I don't inherently need. Like having that. All of these. All the wine and drinks that I have, because I will not be doing anything with them. Any raw food I have. Keep my ingredients. Sell this torch. I think all of this I want to keep too. I can sell this Horker Tusk because it has no use. Okay, now I have some money to work with.
All right then.
And some things to disenchant. I'm gonna hold on to those for a minute. That checks out. All of my stolen potions. Okay. Put all this stuff away for a minute. And put that away too. There's some things in this game, for my own enjoyment, I'm absolutely just going to cheat to do. One of them is to get a house. Because there is a very specific house that I want, and it costs about 60,000 gold, and I'm going to get it because I fucking want it. But not right now. Bellathor, what have you got for me?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's... Some may call this junk.
Tell me you have...
Treasure.
Do I have a backpack yet? I do not. Let's get that. You do have robes, but they're not what I want. Well, Alteration's pretty much one of the most expensive spells I have at the moment, and I'm going to be constantly using it. So why don't we go ahead and spend money on some robes of Alteration? That seems reasonable. On the other hand, having that early would be very nice. Let's buy both of them. Do you have a tent for me? Yes, let's get that. Okay. You have an amulet of Talos, which is not helpful to me yet. What about weapons? Okay, nothing of value. Okay. Well, that's a very nice start. You have Conjure Familiar. I'll deal with that. Okay. That's very helpful. That extra magic find will be very nice. These robes, making it cheaper to cast my spell, are very nice. Let's go ahead and change over to non-light armor. So give me these. I don't have my helmet anymore. I can at least equip these boots. And I'll need to find some gloves. Okay. And I can put this on top of that, so that can be a thing. Your equipment. Have this. Give me this. Thank you. I'm going to put you in some Dwarven armor soon. Okay. Well, that's a nice start. I need gloves and boots, though.
You just let me know what you need.
I need gloves.
Oh, a bit of this.
You have gloves. Just a pair of gloves. No. Okay.
Remember, what are you doing now? That's
It's not my fault. that your table is below my eye level, and I walked over it. Get a bigger table. Okay. So I don't have any gloves. I've got some boots. I'm looking the part. I need a circlet. We'll get there eventually. We're better off now than we were before. Also need to read those books I got. And save some skills. I'm going to undo these two, but I want to keep the bow active, available. Another thing I want to do...
Speak. Khajiit will listen.
I need to go over here to the Temple of Kirineth. Because there's something in here I need to liberate. Lydia. First of all, let's read Withershins, because that'll level us up. One in restoration. Take both of these, and that will set me up well. Ah! Close. Because I need... Stop clicking the wrong thing. I need those later eventually. Those are a very cheap way of getting those. It'd be nice if I had healing hands, but having heal other this early is very good. At the very least, I have that, so I have the means to heal Lydia now. Which is good. I should probably get... Well, I don't have the money for those restoration robes anymore, but I probably should have gotten them. Oh well. We fill our water skins. Let's go ahead and fast travel back to Darkwater Crossing. From there, we should be able to find our way more accurately to where we need to go. I need to make sure I'm paying attention to... is he wearing a chastity belt? Look at how many locks are on his belt. I'm bad. Okay. We're here. We're moving on. The fog is lifted. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Let's see if we can get to our intended destination this time and not get horribly lost. We have Muffle. Test that again, because that's always good. That'll get us to level 40 and maybe even 60 very quickly. And then I want Frostbite, not Sparks. We need every edge we can get at the beginning of our adventure. I'm looking over surprised the fact that I've dropped any frames, but I'm glad it's not as bad as it was the other day. So we don't have to worry about that problem anymore, it would seem. Is this still looted? Yeah, okay. Papa Showwolf mentioned Whataburger earlier, and I found myself craving it, but we really don't need to be spending that money. Okay, so here's where I went wrong. I absolutely kept walking in that direction, which took us over here, which is way too early to be over there. And I just completely missed my turn because of the fog, and I wasn't paying attention. Here's the downside. There's absolutely a bear or something up there. Did I sell my shield? Thank God. I did not. You know what? We will wear that helmet for now. I forgot to apply that to my backpack. Oh well. I know there's something nasty up here. Always is. Every time I come this way. Watch there not be this time. Watch me waste all the preparation that I just spent. I would have already been attacked by a bear. Normally. What is this? Okay, well, here's a wolf. And that's a level. I love it. Okay, once more into Magicka. We've already spent our 2 points in Alteration. Let's go ahead and spend a point in Destruction. So now, at the very least, my Destruction spells will be a little cheaper too. And so, I won't be whinging in combat as much. I would have liked to have some Destruction robes, but that did not seem to be my fate as yet. Maybe in the future. We're more likely to run into a Necromancer with plus 75% mana regeneration before we end up running into anybody that's got Destruction robes, though. I'm going to be skipping some things that I could be doing, like exploring every little cave or a certain encounter up ahead, because I just don't want to do them right now. And we might come back, or we might not. Who knows? I'll probably end up trying to do as many things as I can, both vanilla and modded in this playthrough, but for now I just kind of want to chill, and I don't want to do the things that are annoying. I want to get to this certain point in the main story that I'm aiming at. I'm not going to talk to you because you're going to lead me into a trap. Okay, leads you over to some ruins where his buddies are hanging out and they attack you. What was that? Okay, yep. Okay, girl. Get excited. Where'd he go? Let's muffle again, because I'm sure that's worn off by now.
There's been word of some trouble.
Whoa! Raid from Lollotov Cocktail. Love from Lala and friends. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Lola. Hello, Coco. Kova, I mean. We're getting randomly sideswiped by... My brain's just stopped working. Too much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Lola. I have seen you around on Blue Sky, and I haven't had a chance to tune in yet. What were y'all doing? What were y'all getting up to? Tiberius guided the way here. Nice. Tiberius! Tiberius! They sniffed the fox. Well, they didn't ask me first, so that's rude. We've covered that. Welcome in, folks. What were you doing, Lola? And, oh, that is a spider and a half. Yeah, we're gonna lightning this one. Or fire. Fire even. Look, first impressions of Look Outside. That is a game I want to get to. I have seen very little of that. And that is by intention. Have you enjoyed it? It's not family friendly. Oh, I bet it's not. Oh. No. From what I've seen, oh, I'm sure it's not. This looks exciting. What's happening here? You good? You good, bro? He was just killing some wolves. I mean, I'll take those free hides. Always here for free wolf hides. Okay. Continuing on our journey. My brain stopped working again. One moment. Rebooting. Well, welcome in, folks. I'm glad you've had. I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope you had a good stream. Do not feel like you have to hang around if you need to raid and run. Please feel free to do so. Thank you, folks. My name is Faranox. I am a unemployably disabled VTuber in the form of a fox. A divine creation in the form of a fox, as drawn by the wonderful, God dang it, Maru. Say something. Can't remember your name right now. Lunatic Inferno, who is here in the chat. I can't shout out anyone right now because if you've ever played Skyrim, you know how bad it is to try to tab out of this game. But we are doing a little bit of fundraising. As I said, I am unemployably disabled, and I live with my disabled dad, who is a ride sharer currently. But this past month has been rough. We both have stuff that gets triggered by weather pattern changes, and so this is my first stream back after like the whole month. And we're trying to raise money for bills and some medical stuff that we need before the 6th of April. But I'm not going to ask any of you all to donate. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your community with me, Lola. And thank you just in general for being here. Yeah, climate change is coming after the U.S., for all the bombs we're dropping. I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, I like that as a descriptor for look outside. I understand, like, it's fun to me when somebody manages to release and create an RPG like Look Outside. Like, there's so few of them. The closest thing is probably Fear and Hunger, that really like get into that kind of horror and body horror imagery, and do it well in an RPG setting. So I'm very intrigued. So at some point I want to get it and play through it on stream myself, because it sounds very interesting. Oh yeah, we had like a 10-minute hailstorm the other day. Just like, my dad went down to the car because all of his charge cords in the house are like garbage compared to the one he has in the car. And as he got in the car to charge his phone, this hailstorm comes out of nowhere, and it's just crazy. RPG Maker is one of those things that is just kind of mind-boggling, because it has there's such a range of what you can do with it, and people make some amazing things. I think Undertale and Deltarune are made with it, or something similar to it, and it's so cool how those things can be used for that. And it's things like that I got to keep in my mind, because eventually, when I'm a little more in control of my mental health, I want to pick up some of that kind of stuff. And the Lisa games, I don't know what the Lisa games references. I have a lot of stuff to look into. I had somebody that I was watching recently that I have recently had to stop watching, who did a lot of these kind of horror games that I was being exposed to them through that, and Unfortunately, I had to follow her because one of her friends regularly drops the R word, the R slur, and I'm just like, I don't need a person. I don't need to be watching somebody whose friends regularly drop slurs and stupid, awful things that without understanding or caring what they mean. It's unfortunate. Exactly. Casually throws through. It's not the R slur that I'm talking about, but I love that. Thank you. That's good. I like that. Yeah, it should be a slur. Absolutely. Well, no, I don't know. It's like arguing that the word Nazi should be a slur, but it's just like they're not slurs. They're descriptors of awful people. Like there's a fine line between a slur, which is a word that is systematically supported as a negative thing, and yeah, like a scarlet letter, just a descriptor of a terrible person that should be the end all be all of whether or not you want to interact with that person. Yeah, scarlet letter is very. Scarlet letter is somewhere in between, I would almost say, even. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the game. For those who are just tuning in, we are currently making our way through the early main scenario of Skyrim. My goal is to make it through High Hrothgar and get to the point in the main story where I have all three pieces of Fus Rodah, the unstoppable force shout, or whatever the fuck it is. Unrelenting force. And then I'm just going to kind of wander around and let myself do things. We are currently gathering equipment to be a mage. I have alteration robes, and this lovely thing that I happened to find off of Bellathor, which is lovely. And we're currently doing sneak sniper by way of conjuration, but we're gonna make our way slowly into a more sneak mage kind of build. Rest well, Lola. Get some rest. It is late. It is late. I'm not normally streaming at this time, but I've been sleeping during the day, so I started late myself. What glorious circumstances put us in a situation where you could raid into me, and I very much appreciate it. Once again, thank you for sharing your community with me. And so we will continue our journey. I don't need to stop at the inn, except... No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on food. Let's continue. Let's just continue walking our way through Iverstead and start up the 7,000 steps, shall we? But yeah, I almost always do a sneak sniper build. Folks that have played Skyrim in the chat before I walk up to these guys and start talking to them. If you've ever played Skyrim, what is your preferred build? If you're like me and almost always do sneak sniper, might I interest you in sneak mage?
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Philip?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
You make deliveries? What types?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be. Climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Because you could do it for you, perhaps.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anybody else see that bear? Okay, we got a battle ahead of us. I'm gonna go ahead and do this while I can. Get my shield out. Frostbite. Let's go. Oh, you know what I haven't done? When we went on our last break, I forgot to do my hard save. I'm trying to make sure I do a hard save every time I go on break. So, there we go. We got that done. Oof. I have a mod that does 10 autosaves every 15 minutes. So, we're good on that bar, but we gotta be careful. I have contracted bone break fever. That's no fun. Yeah, forget your big stompy. We got ice for you, Mr. Bear. I'm gonna run out of magic. Got him. I helped. Back to this. I don't know what. Okay. You know what? I need to go back because I needed to look for an armor stand. I want to attach my Amulet of Arche to my backpack. Shh. Yeah, there we go. I knew there was one here. Yeah, dude, I don't really want children anyway, but maybe you shouldn't be like that. Just saying. Okay. Respect your children. They are human beings with thoughts and feelings. And they're smarter than you think they are. That is all I will say on the matter. Welcome to the 7,000 steps. We have spiders. Of course you do that. Hi, I need this. Okay, now I need this. Lydia! Lydia, what are you doing all the way over there? Help! Help, Lydia! This is why I need to just have my own weapon. That'll do. I need to make sure I actually keep a weapon on hand. That's probably the best weapon I have on my person at the moment. Yikes. Let me heal myself some more, maybe. Why were you so far away? Lydia, what do I pay you for? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to pay her. Never mind. Can't get on her for slacking off if she's not getting paid. I almost mistook this song for one of Game Chops's Metroid remixes. Game Chops makes really good music. And thankfully, they also let people stream their music. It's very kind of them. I'm currently listening to Souls and Chill, which is their Souls-like, Soulsborne music remixes from Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne. All very good stuff. And now you're going to hear a lot less of it because it's raining. Ah, wolf! Lydia! Lydia, what are you doing? Okay, I don't like that my no-kill cams mod isn't working. Oh well, I'll fix it for next time. I don't know why it's not working. It should be, but it's not. Another ice wolf. Another... Lydia! 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 Lydia, what are you doing? I'm gonna take your bow away. Might as well muffle again while I'm at it. Lydia, what are you doing? You're supposed to be protecting. I'm actually going to take your bow away. You are just lagging behind way too much to shoot that bow when I really need you to not be shooting that bow. I would like it if it would change to snow, please. We're very high up in the mountains. Can I not have rain? Can I have something other than rain? Rain, rain, go away! Come again some other day! I wonder if the mod that causes the rain would work with the Clear Skies shout. If I could actually get rid of the rain with that shout. That would be kind of cool. You guys might begin to hear a purring as my bean cat has decided to ask for attention. He is going to be quiet and lay down like a good boy while Mama is working. Okay, petting you. Good boy. Now lay down. Your favorite mod in my mod list? Honestly, first off the bat, Marisi's Tales of Trouble. I love Marisi. She is my favorite character that I've put in the game, and I look forward to picking her up when I can. Otherwise, there's some mods that I still haven't even done anything with. I would say, honestly, the next thing off the top of my head is probably immersive armors. Because the depth and breadth of things that it adds to the game for, like, you know, dress up game are really nice. Third and second in the line of armors itself would probably be my Nibnian armor mod, because that is actually my favorite armor that I have. Fourth would be girls' armors that make some slight changes to how the women's armor models, heavy armor models, changes, as seen by Lydia's short skirt. And what she will eventually look like when I get her into some Dwarven armor. I don't know mod makers by name. I probably should actually learn who makes the mods that I enjoy. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Anyway, welcome in, Mystic. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the stream. Oh, Ordinator is another good one that I do have. I do have Ordinator. I like Ordinator. I like what Ordinator does, and specifically, besides... Yeah. I like what Ordinator does. Specifically, I really like the changes to the restoration tree that give you combat options. I really love playing an anti-healer. I love the concept of using healing magic to kill people. I love that shit. And that is absolutely something that will be done in this playthrough, because I do need to get restoration above level 90 for something later on, which is part of why I'm doing a stealth mage build, because for something in Marisi's Tales of Trouble, I need to have I need to be a master restoration and destruction mage. Wildcat combat. I don't like... there's some things that I don't want to change, right? Like, I don't really want to change the combat. I've had people suggest mods that change, like, the leveling system, and I don't want to do that. So those are the kinds of things I avoid. But I will take that recommendation to heart. I don't like changing certain core aspects of the game that much, because I actually like those aspects of it. I'm also just a very lukewarm person, so there's a lot of things that I'm like, I know this could be better, but I don't care that much.
So, Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Whoever you are, it's very rude to walk in between people while they're talking.
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Einarth, it's very rude to walk in between people while they're talking. How dare you?
Dragonborn, it is you.
I do have the Khajiit Speak mod. I like it a lot. I like stuff like that kind of give you more character depth and change dialogue like that. Anyway, I'm going to talk less while they're talking for now.
We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a boom, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Grow, the second word in unrelenting force. Grow means balance in dragon tongue. Combine it with force, to focus your foot more sharply.
Yeah, I'm just going to pause for a minute to address that. I was not aware. I mean, I hadn't gone deep enough into... Either I hadn't gone deep enough into the speech line, or I hadn't noticed it. But... I had not noticed that there were shout-related perks in this tree. Ooh. I might have to look into that. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Also carries the previous shout. What the fuck? That's cool. Is it just that line? Must be. I hadn't bothered to read this one. Otherwise, I probably would have been aware of it. But it's like I don't do enough with speech. And I don't worry typically about money because I have the mine and farm mods that allow me just like an unlimited amount of like resources. I tend to make most of my money with smithing. So I'd mostly ignored this perk tree. This gives me a very good reason to invest in it. So thank you very much for pointing it out to me. I'm going to focus on the story stuff that is happening right now. So apologies if I don't respond to chat messages for a little bit. Let me learn it. Thank you.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einard will allow you to tap into his understanding of role.
Move out of the way, Lydia. Thank you. I've already got it equipped. Okay.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Yeah. Lydia. Lydia,
Yes, my thing?
go sit down.
Again.
Yeah, I actually really liked the Marked for Death shout, except for that permanently reduces the stats thing, because I would very often hit my followers with it, and I actually ended up stopping using it because I did not want to be repeatedly hitting my followers with it. It's a great shout except for that. If it didn't have friendly fire, or if there was a way to disable its friendly fire or make your followers immune to it, that would be great. Okay, now we're going outside. Make sure she is following me. I tend at this point to mostly use Aura Whisper, which is very helpful with the stealth build because I can identify where people are. And I almost exclusively play stealth. Let me know if you can't hear me over the rain. I could probably turn that down in game actually. Audio. Yeah, let's turn that down just a bit more. Okay. But if I'm gonna use a combat shout, it's probably gonna be fire or ice specifically. All builds devolve into stealth archer. Yeah. Stealth. I have done a little bit of stealth melee, and I have been recently doing stealth mage, and I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm gonna focus on that this time. I don't know, I enjoy playing around with it, but you're right. Like, everything devolves into stealth archer because it's... I was watching Banicula, who is currently live, and I would shout out if I could tab out of this game easily. I'm talking over the cutscene. I'm trying not to do that for the sake of new players or people who haven't played the game that might be tuning in, but oh well. There's a couple of people who've been playing for a while talking currently. One moment. Benicula, who is a wonderful streamer, and I would shout her out if I could do so without having to tab out of the game, once said it like, everything devolves into stealth archer because the stealth archer play style interacts with so many different elements and mechanics of the game that it's just that much more engaging than a lot of the other stuff. And I agree with her on that. I love Muffle. It's the fastest way to level illusion, and the all silent spells thing is really great, and is absolutely going to be part of that. Transfem, love the name. Thank you for the lurk. Rest well if you decide to head off to sleep. Thank you for the follow. So happy you flowed in with the raid, and so happy you enjoy Skyrim. Thank you so much for the support. We love our trans comrades here. Trans rights are human rights. As an unemployably disabled trans person, welcome in. Yes, I do intend to do that too. I've only recently started with it, but yeah. Get the perk in illusion that mutes all of your spells and shouts. Get the one in the sneak tree that causes your spells to do more damage when you're unnoticed. Yeah, absolutely. Use Muffle at least until level 60 in illusion, and then disenchant something with the Muffle enchant, because that's a thing that one of my mods allows me to do, and then never use Muffle again. Maybe use invisibility if and when I get that. There we go. This one is the one I want to favorite. I don't care that much for Unrelenting Force.
Stand next to me. Master Borin will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through.
Sneaky spell sword with great sword sounds awesome. Do you use the ebony blade? Would be my question. At least before you get access to the greater enchanting stuff. Sneaky greatsword with the ebony blade sounds like it would be fucking awesome, actually.
Your quick mastery of a new thune is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragon to see it for myself.
That's fair. I could see that being a turnoff. I tend to be a murder hobo in this game, so shit happens. I haven't actually gone to great lengths with it, but someday maybe. Thank you. What would you have Joss do next?
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller.
Yes, the Blood Skull blade. I like that one too.
Remain true to the way of the voice.
Okay, cool. So that's an update. Now we need to go and get the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. I am going to first travel to... Let's just go straight down to Whiterun Stables. And then I'm going to use the travel cart to make my way to Morthal. And this will be a step toward financial independence, as while I am there doing the Jurgen Windcaller stuff, we'll probably get the mine, or at least clear out the mine. Find the mine. We will find the mine, and one moment. I had a thought, and then my brain shut down again. Very dangerous, this whole having thoughts thing. I'll probably mark the mine and then clear it out later when I have the money. Where is the guy? This is a problem with my mods. Some things overlap a little bit. Okay, he's not in his reading spot. So where's the guy? There he is.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Morthal.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay, we're right at the 2-hour mark, and I need to get some Tums. So we're gonna get in this cart, and then we're gonna pause, and we're gonna go to break. And I'll be right back, folks. When I get out of the cart, we'll do a hard save. Make sure we're keeping up with saves in the game. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. We will be back shortly. Please. Forgive me for running ads. They do support the channel, and very much need that support because this is my primary income. Thank you. We will be back shortly. Okay, and we're back. Thank you for putting up with that. It's good to take a moment to stretch, and those ads do help me out a lot. We embark on our way to Morthal. Sometimes I love how the subtitles absolutely do not catch certain things. We're on our way to Martha. Okay, so now that we're here, as we arrive, I need to do another hard save after our break. And I'm going to go ahead and say I'm probably only going to go for another 30 minutes. At midnight, I think I want to go ahead and plan on raiding out because Benicula, who I was just talking about, is live with certain content that she does once a week that I actually do want to catch. So now that I've realized that that's the case, I'm probably going to cut the stream short. But 2.5 hours is good for me, and I think I'll be okay with that. I definitely want to rest a little bit. Just give me an inn. Give me a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I don't look so good, she says.
Let's take
I
that
don't
appetite.
suppose you have any potions for that. Nope. I do, though. I don't go anywhere without some cure disease potions, because this game can be ridiculous about that. One of those little things that is just like quality of life that I'm just like, nah. I'm going to cheat that in. Give myself 5 to start with, and I'll probably find enough to keep me hale and hearty throughout my journey. I don't mind doing that stuff. I've played this game enough that I just like... There are certain things that I just don't want to deal with. I'm allowed to allow myself to smooth out my experience a little bit. Another fun mod that I have is this Guard Your Borders mod that adds these like fortifications and such to certain towns and villages and just out there in the wild. And unfortunately, the character I was about to reference is not here, it looks like. But here in Morthal, it adds the Watcher, who is straight up just Geralt from The Witcher. And unfortunately, he's not here for me to show off. But I really love that. It's very silly. It's a silly, fun thing. I'm glad I get to have in the game. So we're going to make our way right past the lair of an infamous vampire. And straight off to the place we're going to that I can't remember the name of. We are not going in there, Lydia. You do not want to know what's in there. We are not doing that. I will be loud, though, because I can. Now, there's some spiders that usually show up around here. And hopefully they don't, but they might. Let's get ready to get into combat. I'm going to have to deal with a few guys here. Hey, let's also, while I'm thinking about it, muffle. Muffle all the time. Always be muffling. And we're in combat. You know what, another thing I could do that would be helpful to the leveling the illusion thing? Go get him, Lydia. And I'm going to try to take out this mage first. Fun fact, you can stop a mage from casting by hitting them with your shield. Okay, I think taking a risk, and I might not have enough mana to do this. Never mind. They're all dead. I was going to say I was going to heal Lydia and make sure she can handle this, but nope, they all died. Love it. And then the one that broke down. Right next to me, right there. Sweet. Before I go into here, I want to ping the location here of the Winstead mine, because I want to come back to that. There should be at least one more body over here. Yep. Free loot. Free loot. My cat's getting into shit. I think my cat's tearing up the bottom of my bed again. It's really all that's in there. Should I give her some bone mold? I already sold the other stuff, that's why. Minor conjuration. Okay, that's something. It's not what I want. Do I want to wear necromancer's boots? Or do I want to wear these? I think the necromancer's boots are nicer. What just happened? Oh, I gave them to her. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we won't worry about that right now. Yeah, I like those better than what I had. I sure would like some gloves, though. Okay. Into battle! Into the dungeon. Our second dungeon of the playthrough, I believe. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of bone mold pieces. I might actually give her the bone mold, because it can be very helpful. I don't have... You know what? This is a situation where it would actually probably be better to go in with my bow and do a little sneaking, because 1, increased sneak experience, 2, I have to give shit to my... Lydia, take my shit. Take this shit. Please. Please. I can't do the sneak magic right now. I'm not there yet. I don't have the spells I need. But I can do this. And this will at least get me some sneak experience while also leveling other things. I never knew there was a conversation that happened here. It's a real shame I can't fucking subtitle them. Oh my god, he's blind. I love it, I'll take it. That was so lucky. There's absolutely no reason that should have worked. Okay. That was funny. I never knew there was a conversation that happened there. It's a real shame that it didn't get picked up by the subtitles. But apparently this guy was bitching about how her summoned thralls, her mind-controlled minions and zombies weren't digging through the wall fast enough. Okay, I gotta re-up my oak flesh. Re-up my bow. Loot this man. Someone is here. Stop moving. Lydia! You're in the way. Okay. That's enough of that. We're compromised. Let's go. This feels like a heal other situation. I don't have that bookmarked yet. Yeah, that's expensive. That's real expensive. Worth it, but it is goddamn expensive. Thank God we have a level. More magicka. And back over. Let's put a point in restoration because that's a little bit too expensive at the moment. You can actually be a healer in this game. They let you do it. But it is expensive. Neither of those help me at the moment. But these actually have more regeneration. That's good to know. We'll play around with that for a minute. I don't have much in the way of restoring that, but I can at least get another heal off on her. And then there we go. Mission accomplished. And loot everything in sight for now because it's helpful. You know, that actually is a good point, that I don't really need the bonus to a certain type of magic right now because having the higher regeneration is more helpful to me at the moment. So we're going to just keep with the Black Mage robes. Preferably the non-hooded ones if we can. There we go. Black Mage boots are better than Necromancer's boots just because they're not Necromancer's boots. We got that for a reason. Now let's stick with the Conjuration robes just for now because of the fact that I need to be able to sneak snipe when I can. Illusion robes would have also been a good choice if I had those or had access to them. Nothing down there that I need to go to, but here we get to this. Oops. That's fine. Yeah, turn around. Sucker. 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 Oh, missed. Done. That is my autosave. Doing the autosaving. Always love finding more potions. I'm gonna need plenty of those. Yeah, I think before... No, not before the end of the stream. That's gonna be coming sooner than later. Before next stream... Or at least after I get out of here, probably going to... I might have to finish the dungeon before I end stream. That's probably a good plan. I'm going to go buy my house that I want. Okay. Because having that house will be helpful. It's got gardens that I can grow my herbs for magic potions in. Very important. Okay. We've already got that, so let's get the bow back out. There'll be a guy relatively close up here. Already alerted to me. Got him. Is this still... It is a hooded robe. That's unfortunate. I look good in it, though. I don't need my weapon for a minute. This is a great spot if I wanted to farm healing. I'm not going to do that right now, though. I want to continue on. Oh, you see me. Okay. Actual mage combat it is. switch to that. Talk to you. Lydia, 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 Lydia! I need you to take this shit! Lydia! Starting to feel like Beetlejuice. Lydia! I got nothing else. That's the end of that joke. Gag complete. Good enough. Okay. Could be using fire against them. Might actually be a better choice. But for now, let's return to the bow. There's another guy to deal with. I might still be able to sneak up on him. I am sneaking. I was moving too fast, almost. Oh, oh, oh. You didn't see shit. Go away. Okay. Sparks it is. Make sure you can't cast any magic, and then frost. Each spell has its own use because of how it interacts with things, and I like that. Why am I moving so fast? We're not sprinting, but good lord. Oh no, I fucked up the chat. The only thing that I tab out for is when I accidentally scroll the chat because of menuing in this game. This one will just fight. This one will fight. First of all, bump. Second of all, wakey wakey. Got him. Is he running? Get him, Lydia. I believe in you. Wait, Lydia, come back. I need to disenchant some things. Another mantle. Okay. Lydia! 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 Come here. Come on, hurry up. Yes. Give me things. All the enchanted things that I have yet to unenchant. Including the super valuable thing I got from the thing. Or the Jarl, whatever. Hold up. There we go. That first, because that way I can maybe... I want to keep that. There we go. I haven't found any good soul gems, so there's no point in trying and disenchanting the magic find thingy-baby-boo-boo. Thingama-beeby-boo-boo. This is probably the best thing I've got for the moment. Okay. Rather have the extra magic find. Everything else is fine to disenchant. This is the big room full of dudes. Yeah, we'll do the puzzle. There's a jumping puzzle here. It requires Whirlwind Sprint to get across. Unfortunately, it also means they're gonna start shooting at me. Oh, that's nice. They're still shooting at me? No? Good. Still not a good soul gem yet, but that's okay. We got our armor up. Let's muffle, because I don't think that's active at the moment. There we go. 2 more up there. Yeah, let's loot everything. I don't want to lose free money. Get him, Lydia. But not too fast, because I want to kill them too. I want experience. Okay. I should go down here and get this word of power. I hate this one. This is the one I hate getting because it just feels like a chore. It's out of the way. You have to walk all the way down here. That water is not deep enough to jump down into. And then you have to walk all the way back up. Pain in the butt. The single most out of the way word of power. And I don't even use it. I'm going to go up here though because there is some treasure over here that you do not get unless you do come down here. So there's a little bit of a reward for the chore of coming down here and getting stuff. Oh, I accidentally hit caps lock again. And now for the worst puzzle in the game. Can you run correctly? First of all, though. Gotta fix this kill cam mod so that it stops that from happening. Okay. Why does it feel like there's supposed to be something hidden over here? So as I walk past these 3 stones, these 3 gates will open. If I'm not fast enough, I'll get trapped. And yet, you can still get trapped. Video. It never does that. It never does this. It never stays open. Why is it staying open this time? What the fuck? Okay. Skyrim makes sense. Just this once, please. There are spiders up here. That you do not get to kill unless you lure them out of their little cave. And there's no way up there. And they will simply taunt you, unkilled, unless you do this. Got him. And then the mother, which I might as well kill this way. Why me? Why do you like me? You're not allowed to like me. You're supposed to like Lydia. Why are they aggroing me when the big one with the shield is right there? Stop it. Stop. Okay, we got a point in either of these. I need to put another point in there. We do not have 40 in illusion yet, so destruction it is. Okay, we're almost done. We made it to the end of the dungeon in time. Yay. And here it is, the horn of your... That doesn't look like a horn. Dragonborn, I need to speak with you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you there. A friend. We have an IOU for the horn of Jorgen Windcaller, because somebody got here first. Not a surprise to anyone who's played the game before, but kind of funny that they decide to pull a bait and switch on you like this. I think it's actually a good way of doing this. As far as the tutorial for how the game goes and how the story is playing out, introducing certain characters, I think they did a good job this way. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice save. We get our first staff as well. We get a still circlet for Lydia. Okay, that's all very great. I love that. Hey, Lydia. Equipment. She will wear this still circlet until I get something better, because the fucking dwarven circlets do not function. Okay, and out back into Ustengrav. We made it. We got what we were after. We're about halfway through, well, 3/4 of the way through the main scenario story that I want to get done before I just like chill out and wander Skyrim for a while. I call it a good day. I planned on streaming longer, but I think once we get out of here, I'm going to go ahead and raid out. I want to check on some things, though, because it looks like something might be going wrong with the person I want to raid out to. No, maybe not. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to find out in a moment. I want to say thank you, everyone. Lola and the folks that came over from that way. Mystic, as well as Maru, a.k.a. Lunatic Inferno, for swinging by and supporting the channel. It's been a while since I've gotten to stream again, but I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be streaming this as often as I can for a while, so we will be back sooner rather than later, and would have gone on a lot longer today, but I want to view the weekly thing that I most like viewing from Vinicula tonight. I forgot it happened tonight, so thank you, folks. Let me just double check and make sure that she is still live and functioning properly and everything's going right. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so we are not going to be streaming. We're not going to be raiding into Vinicula. We are going to be raiding into Chance Nazumi. Let me do it the right way. So that I am following. Maybe a doomed raid, but we're gonna do it anyway. Once again, folks, thank you for joining me, supporting the channel. I want to go and see what these folks are getting up to, because what this is Vinicula's night walk or a night drive, as the case may be. Her weekly itch.io horror game show that she does with Chance and Space Buffoon. And unfortunately, it looks like the stream went down on Banicula's end, and they are live on Chance's instead. So give all my love to Chance. I don't have a raid message. I'm going to figure that out one of these days. Just go say hi and be good to them, because they're cool. They're cool folks, and I want to see what they're doing tonight. Thank you again for all the support, and I will hopefully see you soon. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for swinging in.